I watched $1.8 million vanish in 37 seconds. Our life savings. 12 years of late nights trading crypto, grinding through bull markets and bear crashes, gone between sips of my morning coffee. The screen flashed red, wallet empty, while the withdrawal confirmation email pinged quietly in my hidden inbox. Sent from Elena's secret Gmail, the same Gmail she used to book her yoga retreats, the same Gmail she thought I'd never find. She kissed me goodbye that morning, soft lips on my cheek, smelling like expensive lavender lotion. "Have a good day at work, Alex," she'd whispered. Her hand lingered on my shoulder, warm and familiar. I almost believed it, almost missed the flicker in her eyes, that tiny crack in the perfect wife act. But I'd seen the bank alerts last week, the unexplained transfers to some shell company called *Phoenix, Developments *. I'd seen the texts. "Marcus needs the funds by Friday. Liquidate everything." Marcus, her yoga instructor, the man whose Instagram showed him sailing in Monaco while I ate ramen during the crypto winter. I didn't scream, didn't smash my laptop, just stared at the zero balance. Cold spread through my chest, thick and heavy. This wasn't a hack. This was a knife to the throat from the woman who slept beside me for 11 years. The woman who held my hand when my dad died. The woman I built this fortune for. I closed my eyes, breathed in, outside. The numbers flashed behind my eyelids. 1.2 million in Ethereum, $600,000 in Solana. All gone. And I knew, right then, this wasn't about money. This was war. The retreats started 6 months ago, every third weekend. Sedona, Bali, Tuscany, places she'd pinned on our dream board when we were broke 20-somethings eating dollar pizza. "I need space to breathe, Alex," she'd say, packing designer luggage I'd bought her. "My therapist says it's essential for growth." Growth. Right. I hired a PI, cheap guy named Vince with a caffeine tremor and a knack for hacking iCloud. He sent the photos at 3 a.m., Elena and Marcus, laughing in an infinity pool in Cabo, his hand on her thigh under a linen tablecloth, her head on his shoulder in first class. The receipts stung worse. $25,000 for a meditation workshop at a resort that didn't exist. $18,000 for healing crystals bought from Marcus's dummy corporation. $500,000 funneled into Phoenix Developments, his real estate empire. I confronted her after Bali, played dumb. "How was your trip, babe?" She spun tales of sunrise yoga and spiritual awakenings, touched my arm, smiled her perfect porcelain smile. "I missed you." The lie tasted like acid. I kissed her anyway, let her curl into me on the couch, watched her scroll through Marcus's texts while pretending to read a book. "Funds cleared. You're amazing. This project will make us rich." She typed back one-handed. "Alex suspects nothing. Liquidating the rest next week." I went to the garage that night, sat in my old Honda, the one I drove before crypto mooned, and screamed until my throat bled. She staged the hack perfectly. Tore into my office Tuesday morning, eyes wide, voice shaking. "Alex, something's wrong with the ledger?" Faked tears, trembling hands, an Oscar-worthy performance. "They took everything. We have to call the police." I let her panic. Watched her dial 911 with flawless hysterics. "My husband's crypto wallet. Hacked. We're ruined." The cops came, nodded sympathetically, took notes they'd never follow up on. Elena sobbed on the sofa, wrapped in a blanket, while I made tea. Chamomile, her favorite. "You should rest," I said. Kissed her forehead, tasted salt from her fake tears. She never saw me slip her phone from her purse, never saw me clone it in 5 minutes flat. While she napped, I scrolled through her deleted folder. Email to Marcus. Initiated transfer. Alex thinks it's hackers. Police are clueless. His reply, perfect. Meet me tonight. Bring the rest. I screenshot everything, uploaded it to a hidden server, then wiped her phone clean. She woke up smiling. Any news from the detectives? Nothing yet, I said. But don't worry, I'll fix this. And I would. Not with police, with code. Marcus wasn't just a yoga instructor. He was a con artist, a slick-talking grifter with a Rolex and 3 bankruptcies. Phoenix Developments, a ghost. No offices, no permits, just glossy brochures showing luxury condos on land he didn't own. I dug deeper, found his victims. A retired teacher in Florida who lost $200,000 to his beachfront paradise. A widow in Arizona who pawned her wedding ring to invest. All ghosted when they asked for updates. Elena funded it all. My Ethereum, my Solana. My sweat turned into his suits, his cars, his vacations. I tracked their meetup that night, a dim-lit bar downtown, watched from my car as Marcus kissed her, saw him slide an envelope to her. Deeds? Cash? Didn't matter. She came home glowing. I met Sarah for drinks. She's divorcing Jeff. So sad. I nodded. Want wine? While she showered, I opened her purse. The envelope held a key to a penthouse. Their penthouse. Paid for with my stolen coins. That's when I started coding. I built Viper in the basement. Between Elena's sobbing performances for friends and Marcus's smug Instagram posts from our penthouse. 3 monitors glowed in the dark like dragon eyes. Lines of Python snaked across screens. This wasn't code. It was a scalpel. Sharp, precise, designed to cut out their hearts. Marcus planned an IPO for Phoenix Developments, a $50 million public offering. His pitch deck leaked to me via a corrupt SEC analyst, really just Vince the PI in a cheap suit. Page 12 made me laugh out loud. Blockchain-integrated luxury condos with NFT deed ownership. Bullshit wrapped in buzzwords, funded by my seat stolen Ethereum. Viper's purpose was simple. 1. Infiltrate Phoenix's investor mailing list, done with a phishing script mimicking Marcus's assistant. 2. Analyze trading patterns of every VC backing him. Viper scraped 17,000 trades in 48 hours. 3rd. Trigger panic selling the moment Marcus took the stage. Elena watched me work one night, wine glass in hand, leaning against the doorframe. Still trying to recover the crypto, baby? I minimized Viper's interface, pulled up a fake hack investigation portal. Just following digital breadcrumbs. She kissed my temple. Lavender and betrayal. You'll save us. You always do. Her phone buzzed. Marcus. Bring docs tomorrow. We're finalizing the offering. I waited until she slept, then cloned her phone. Again. Found the documents, forged land deeds, fake environmental permits, and a $200,000 wire to a Cayman Islands account. Elena Mercer, beneficiary. She wasn't just his lover, she was his accomplice. Marcus hosted an exclusive investor brunch at the penthouse. My penthouse. Elena wore the emerald necklace I'd bought her for our 10th anniversary. Business partners, she called them. Just securing our future, Alex. I played the cuckolded husband. Clumsy. Distracted. Spilled orange juice on a venture capitalist's $3,000 suit. Sorry, let me grab towels. While they groaned, I slipped into the bedroom, planted 6 nano mics, inside lamp sockets, behind paintings. One taped under the marble dining table. Marcus's voice boomed through my earpiece later. Phoenix isn't real estate. It's a revolution. We'll tokenize properties, democratize luxury. Clinking glasses, murmurs of approval. Then Elena, whispering near a mic. The wire hit. Alex still thinks hackers stole it. He's clueless. Marcus chuckled. After the IPO, we disappear, leave him bankrupt. I stood in our empty kitchen, listening, watching rain slide down the windows. Viper flared to life on my laptop. Target acquired. IPO launch, 72 hours. Viper needed bait. I gave it $10,000, my last cash, and set it loose on low-cap altcoins. It traded like a shark, ruthless, efficient. Turned $10,000 into $87,000 in 12 hours. Then shorted Marcus's favorite stock, a failing biotech firm he'd name-dropped to investors. When shares crashed 30% at opening bell, Viper dumped them. Profit, $214,000. I reinvested every cent into OTM puts on companies backing Marcus's IPO. High risk, nuclear payoff if they fell. Elena found the brokerage statement. "Alex, where did this money come from?" "Day trading," I shrugged. "Got lucky." She hugged me. Tight, performative. "Pay off the mortgage. We could start over." Her phone lit up. "Marcus. WTF, is he doing? Call me." She kissed me. "Grocery run. Need anything?" "Surprise me," I said. I tracked her Audi to Marcus's office, listened live as she hissed. "He made $200,000 overnight. What if he recovers everything?" Marcus laughed. "Let him. By Friday, we'll have $50 million. He's a gnat." Viper flashed an alert. VC firm. Alpha. Margin call. Triggered. Shares dumped. 1.2 million. The first domino fell. IPO day dawned bright and cold. Elena dressed in her warrior uniform, tailored blazer, blood-red lipstick. "Wish me luck. Big investor meeting." I handed her coffee. Spiked with 3 espresso shots. She'd be jittery, emotional, prone to mistakes. "Knock 'em dead, babe." At 8:47 a.m., Viper executed Phase 2. Doxed Marcus's bankruptcy history to Bloomberg. Spammed investors with fake SEC subpoena notices. Shorted Phoenix's shell company stocks by 400%. Panic erupted. My phone lit up with alerts. VC Alpha withdrew $20 million commitment. Hedge fund Sigma delaying wire transfer. Marcus called Elena, screaming, "Someone's sabotaging us! Get to the venue now!" She fled. Forgot her laptop. I cracked her password in 2 minutes. Asterisk Marcus. 2024 asterisk. Inside, folders labeled False Land Deeds. Cayman account. $1.2 million. Divorce filing. Mental instability. I copied everything, encrypted it, sent it to Viper's dead man switch. Then I put on my best suit. Time to attend an IPO. The IPO venue screamed, "New money," chrome podiums, holographic tickers, and a 30-foot screen flashing for Phoenix Developments, the future of real estate. Investors sipped champagne, oblivious. Marcus stood center stage, adjusting his $5,000 tie. Elena hovered nearby, clutching a tablet of forged deeds. Her knuckles were white. I took a seat in the back. Dark suit, darker sunglasses. Viper hummed in my pocket. A loaded gun. Marcus beamed. "Ladies and gentlemen, today isn't just an IPO, it's a revolution!" The screen lit up with renders of glass towers on Miami Beach. Fake coordinates, fake permits, fake everything. Viper alert. Short positions activated. I tapped my phone. Execute Phase 3. Marcus kept preaching. Our blockchain integration allows fractional NFT ownership. A gasp cut him off. The holographic ticker flickered. Phoenix, PHDV. Open, $25. Current, $4.17. 83.3%. Chaos erupted. Investors scrambled for phones. Elena lunged toward Marcus, whispering frantically. He waved her off. "Technical glitch! Pay no attention!" The screen split. Left side, Marcus sweating. Right side, breaking news. Phoenix CEO linked to bankruptcy fraud. courtesy of Viper's 3 a.m. Bloomberg leak. A bald VC stood up. "You said you were ex-Goldman Sachs," Marcus stammered. I oversaw a subsidiary." Viper alert. Fake permits. Uploaded to SEC database. The screen changed again. Building permits for Phoenix's flagship tower, signed by Mickey Mouse and Tony Stark. Laughter mixed with rage. Elena sprinted to the podium. "Ignore the lies! Here's proof of our land acquisitions!" She jammed a USB drive into the console. The screen showed deeds for 3 seconds. Then Viper overwrote them. Document 1. Cayman Islands transfer. $1.2 million. Elena Mercer. Document 2. Divorce filing. Alex exhibits violent instability. Document 3. Text. After IPO, we disappear. Leave Alex bankrupt. Dead silence. Marcus lunged for the console. Elena screamed, "It's hacked!" Too late. Every phone in the room buzzed. Viper had texted the evidence. Blue lights strobed outside. The FBI moved fast. Black jackets, stern faces. Agent Thorne marched toward Marcus. "Marcus Devereaux? You're under arrest for wire fraud, securities fraud, and conspiracy." Marcus backed into the podium. "This is a setup. He did this." He pointed at me. Agent Thorne didn't blink. "We traced $1.8 million in stolen crypto to your account." "Care to explain?" Elena spun toward me, eyes wild. "Alex, tell them it was hackers." I removed my sunglasses. "It was you, Elena." Her face crumpled. "You knew. Since the morning you kissed me goodbye while draining our wallet." I nodded to Thorne. "Check her phone. Folder labeled *Phoenix*. She forged every deed." Elena's shriek pierced the room. "You ruined us." Thorne cuffed her. "Elena Mercer, you're under arrest for wire fraud and perjury." As they dragged her away, she spat at me. "I'll take the kids. You'll die alone," Marcus thrashed. "My IPO. I was worth $50 million. Thorne shoved him toward the exit. "Your net worth just became prison commissary credits." I met Marcus's eyes one last time. "Remember Viper?" He froze. "Your old trading bot?" I smiled. "It's been busy. While you played real estate mogul, Viper drained your crypto wallets. Every penny you stole from retirees. Every dollar Elena sent you." I pulled up a blockchain explorer on the 30-foot screen. Marcus Dev wallet balance, 0.00 TH. Transfer to Alex Mercer recovery. Marcus howled. "That's my money." "Correction," I said. "It's Mrs. Gunderson's money, and the widow from Tucson. Viper's returning every cent, plus 10% interest." The crowd erupted in applause. Marcus collapsed, sobbing. Agent Thorne handed me a card. "We'll need your testimony." "And Mr. Mercer?" "Yeah." "That algorithm. Ever consider working for the FBI?" The silence after the arrests was worse than the chaos. Our empty house echoed. Elena's perfume still hung in the air, lavender and lies. I poured a whiskey, stared at Viper's interface. $1.8 million recovered. $4.2 million in punitive damages pending. Cold numbers. No victory. Her call came at 3 a.m. from Twin Towers Correctional. "Alex, please." A sob. Real this time. "I'll plead guilty. Just don't let them take the kids from me forever." I swirled the ice in my glass. "You tried to bankrupt me, frame me as insane, steal my children. Why?" Marcus promised. Marcus is in solitary after trying to bribe a guard with imaginary crypto. Silence, then a whisper. "The Cayman account, $1.2 million. It's yours if you drop the charges." I almost laughed. "You stole that money too, Elena, from widows, from teachers." "It's not stolen, it's creative financing." The click of another line cut in. Her lawyer's voice, slick and urgent. "Mr. Mercer, we propose a deal. Elena pleads guilty to wire fraud. You get full custody. The Cayman funds vanish. Everyone wins. I hung up, drained the whiskey. Viper flashed. Cayman account traced. Frozen by Zik 004711 ago. Too late, Elena. Her legal team attacked like vipers. Subpoenas rained down. My trading history. Proof of gambling addiction. Therapy records from college. Mental instability. Even my dad's suicide note. Genetic risk. Elena's affidavit was a masterpiece of lies. Alex threatened me daily. He said he'd viper me like Marcus. I stole the crypto to protect our children. Family court was a slaughterhouse. Her lawyer painted me as a tech sociopath. Your Honor, this man built an AI named after a snake to destroy his wife. Judge Ruiz peered over her glasses. Mr. Mercer, your rebuttal. I slid a USB drive to the bailiff. Exhibit A, recordings from the penthouse. Elena's own voice filled the courtroom. After the IPO, we disappear. Leave Alex bankrupt. Document his mental breakdowns for custody. Fuck the kids. We'll hire nannies in Bali. Elena lunged up, screaming, "He planted those!" The judge slammed her gavel. Sit down, Mrs. Mercer, or I'll hold you in contempt. I met Elena's eyes. Checkmate. Child Protective Services interviewed Maya and Jacob. I prepped them gently. Tell the truth. Always. Maya, age 9, clutched her stuffed owl. Mommy cried a lot. Said Daddy was poison. But Daddy helped me with fractions. Jacob, age 7, whispered. Mommy's friend, Marcus, gave me $100 not to tell about their trips. The CPS report scorched earth. Mother engaged in parental alienation, fabricated abuse claims, exposed children to felon Marcus Devereaux. Temporary custody granted to me. Elena got supervised visits, twice monthly, with a social worker. She showed up to the first visit in Prison Orange, hugged the kids too tight. Mommy's innocent. Daddy framed me. Maya pulled back. Then why did you take all Daddy's money? Elena's mask cracked. He made me. Jacob handed her a drawing. Our family holding hands. I miss the old mommy. She left, sobbing. The social worker wrote, Mother prioritized self-victimization over children's emotional needs. The penthouse smelled of Marcus's cigars and regret. His designer furniture, fake leather, particle board bullshit. I hired movers to trash it all. In the master closet, I found Elena's hidden safe. Behind a $10,000 handbag collection. Biometric lock. Her fingerprint. Viper hacked it in 90 seconds. Inside, minus $217,000 in cash, stained with coffee. Blood? A burner phone with texts to Marcus. Get rid of Alex, permanently. And a deed to a beach house in Costa Rica, in Jacob's name. My blood froze. She'd used our son to hide assets. I called Agent Thorne. Add solicitation of murder and money laundering to Elena's charges. He sighed. She just attempted suicide in jail, swallowed a smuggled sleeping pill. Did she die? Number stomach pumped. Good, I said. I want her awake when she loses everything. The courtroom felt like a gladiator pit. Elena sat shackled, eyes hollow. Her suicide attempt backfired spectacularly. Orange jumpsuit swapped for a padded white vest. Suicide risk, the guards muttered. The jury saw weakness, not remorse. Marcus took the stand first. Turned state's witness for 20% off his sentence. He pointed a trembling finger at Elena. She planned the crypto theft, forged the deeds, said Alex was too dumb to notice. Elena lunged up, chains rattling. Liar! You promised we'd be rich! The prosecutor slid Exhibit 34 across the bench, the burner phone from her penthouse safe. Texts glowed on the overhead screen. Elena, drain all accounts. He deserves to beg. Marcus, what about the kids? Elena, fuck them. We'll make new ones in Bali. A juror vomited into a trash can. My lawyer didn't ask questions, just played the penthouse audio. After IPO, we disappear, leave Alex bankrupt. Elena's new attorney quit that afternoon. They testified via video. Maya, clutching her owl. Mommy told us Daddy would hurt us, but he made pancakes every Saturday. Jacob whispered, Marcus gave me money to hide his cigars. Said it was adult candy. The prosecutor asked, Did Mommy ever hurt you? Jacob nodded. When I cried for Daddy, she locked me in the closet. Said, bankruptcy smells like piss. Elena screamed until they injected her with sedatives. The judge's gavel cracked like thunder. Elena Mercer, 14 years for wire fraud, conspiracy, and child endangerment. Elena didn't flinch, just stared at me with dead eyes. You won't keep them, she mouthed as guards dragged her away. Marcus got 8 years, cried like a child. She made me do it. The jury rolled their eyes. Asset recovery took 90 days. $1.8 million, cryptote. Returned Puntelwerntor's for $4.4 million damages. Marcus's hidden art collection. Cayman funds. Seized, repaid victims, plus 10% interest. The Costa Rica beach house, deeded to Jacob Mercer, forfeited to the court. The prosecutor handed me the keys. It's yours. Sell it. Burn it. Your choice. I flew to Costa Rica. White sand, turquoise water, hell disguised as paradise. Jacob's name was etched on a marble plaque. A gift from Mommy. I tore it off, hired a construction crew. 6 weeks later, a new sign rose. Violet's Refuge. For survivors of financial betrayal. No crypto bros allowed. Elena appealed. Claimed coercion by algorithm. Her new lawyer argued Viper manipulated her emotions. The judge snorted. Motion denied. She sent a final letter from prison. Alex, you think you won? Maya cries for me every night. Jacob wets his bed. They'll hate you when they learn the truth. P.S. Marcus hanged himself last week. Hope you're happy. I burned the letter, watched ash float into the Pacific. Happiness wasn't the point. Justice was. 3 years later, I stood backstage at TechCrunch Disrupt, adjusting my headset. Maya's voice chirped in my earpiece. Break a leg, Dad. Jacob says don't embarrass us. I smiled. My daughter's panic attack stopped 6 months ago. My son stopped wetting his bed when we donated Elena's designer purses to a women's shelter. Healing isn't linear. But Costa Rica helped. Violet's Refuge, named after their grandma, hosted 47 fraud survivors last year. One widow planted mango trees where Elena's marble plaque once hung. The stage manager counted down. 5 seconds, Mr. Mercer. Lights blinded me. A hush fell over 5,000 investors, hackers, and Silicon Valley sharks. Behind me, Viper 2.0's logo pulsed, a coiled serpent guarding a glowing vault. Betrayal isn't emotional, it's transactional. My voice echoed through the hall. A withdrawal from shared accounts, a transfer to an unknown wallet, a lie wrapped in lavender perfume. I tapped my watch. The screen lit up with live data. 12,741 marriages monitored. $4.1 billion in assets protected. 19,000. 3 fraud attempts thwarted. A man in the third row shifted nervously. Viper had flagged him 72 hours ago. Meet Sarah, I said. A fictional avatar appeared. A smiling woman with Elena's eyes. She loves yoga retreats and secret crypto wallets. Laughter rippled. Too tense. Sarah just took out a $250,000 home improvement loan. The screen showed loan documents. But Viper found this. A real-time alert flashed. Suspicious TX, $250,000. Panama wallet, traced to Stellar Yoga LLC. The third-row man stood abruptly. His wife grabbed his arm, eyes wide. "You said that money was for Mom's surgery." Chaos erupted. Camera swiveled. Security converged. I raised a hand. "Privacy first. We anonymize data until fraud is confirmed." The screen blurred names. "But you—" I pointed at the shaking man. "Change your passwords and get a lawyer." His wife threw her ring at him, walked out. The crowd exploded in applause. Backstage, Maya hugged me. "You roasted that guy, Dad." At 12, she'd inherited Elena's sharp tongue, but my moral compass. Jacob trailed behind, clutching a surfboard keychain from Violet's refuge. "He roasted himself," I said. "Viper just turns on the lights." Jacob frowned. "Mom called from prison yesterday." My chest tightened. "What did she say?" "Asked if we got her birthday cards. Told her we donate them to the refuge." He shrugged. "She cried. Said Viper stole her life." Maya snorted. "Number she stole yours first." Smart kid. Smarter than I was at 30. The reporter's mic jabbed at me post-keynote. "Mr. Mercer, is Viper 2.0 a marriage killer?" I smiled. "It's a truth machine, and truth?" I looked straight into the camera. "If your partner suddenly takes coding classes, check your ETH balance. If they're soul-searching in Bali, audit your shared accounts. And if they know your crypto keys—" I paused. Let the silence hang. "Change them. Tonight. Because the most dangerous hack isn't a stranger, it's the person who sleeps beside you." Sunset bleeds gold over the Pacific. Maya teaches a widow to code. Jacob helps a betrayed investor plant mangroves. I watch from the porch, Elena's final prison letter in my hand. "You turned my children against me, but I win. They'll always be half me." I burn the letter. Watch ash dance on salt wind. She's wrong. The kids aren't half her. They're whole without her, just like me. Please like and subscribe for the next story.